I met Madeline a couple of months ago at night. Actually, 3 months ago today. She looked so lonely, hanging around in the hall. So I picked her up and took her in for the night. I didn't mean anything by it. I certainly had no idea anything would blossom as it did. From that day forward, I would see her every day. The more we saw of each other, the more it began to feel like love. The more I looked at her, the more I could glean from her smile. She was raised as an only child. Her father would come home late every evening, breaking his back to provide for the family. Her mother, of course, grew tired of his absence and left the two of them on their own. You could see the hurt deep down in Madeline's eyes. Once she got to college, she felt comfortable breaking free and had a voracious appetite for learning all about the world. Photography, theater, languages, she did it all. Then he came into the picture. He had his hands all over my dear, sweet Madeline. Things were so much more simple when he wasn't around. It was so much harder to look at Madeline when she would let him have his arm around her. But that wasn't the only problem. Madeline and I had been together for so long, and for whatever reason, she just wouldn't share with me where she worked. It made it very difficult for me to pay her any visits in the daytime. Then suddenly, I put two and two together. She wanted me to find where she worked. It didn't take very long, though. After looking for a few days, I found her. I had indeed found her, but my victory was short-lived. He had found her first. I could feel that she was slipping away. As long as that other man was around, she could only pretend to be happy. I could see right through that smile. It was different than her usual grin. Something lurked behind it, like the pain in her eyes. There was no way he could do anything for her that I couldn't. The two were a terrible match.
For you.
Thank you.
Worst thing about the day is you! Come on! You think that you're just entitled to coffee because we're together? What is wrong with you?
I don't know.
Nice belt, bro.
That is not funny! Come on! What is wrong with you?
Did I mean nothing to her? After all the time we spent together, she sticks around with this awful man. I remember the night I met her so well. Those were the days. The days when everything was simple and nice. It was just me and her. Can you blame us for falling in love? With a face like that, how can you not melt? I have to rescue her from him. I know we were meant to be. I know from her smile, her eyes, everything is right when we're together. I know that soon we can be reunited once he is gone. I have to save her. For us.